It's incredible how even one wrong piece of music could break even the best of games or movies. Hello fantastic people! It's crazy how hard it is to get a well-fitting music for your game. So today I would like to show you my personal favorite AI tool that helps me generate music. I use it not only for videos but also for games, and it works incredibly well. What's important, this video is not sponsored. I'm talking about this tool because I genuinely believe it can help you create better music for your games. The tool I'm talking about is Suno AI. The idea is very simple. You give it a prompt and it gives you back two versions of the song generated based on that prompt. In the simple mode there are not that many settings, so it's fairly easy to get started. You enter the prompt and click the create button. The important thing is that Suno AI can generate songs with lyrics. So in the simple mode, if you do not select the instrumental toggle, it will auto-generate lyrics and vocals.
Footsteps echo in the hollow steel.
I have tested many different prompts, and when I say many, I really mean it. I'm using Suno since its version 2, and I believe I generated couple of thousands of songs. There are several bits of information which are very important to be included in the prompt itself. It's very important that you include all of them. In the newer versions of Suno, there seem to be some agentic tools which process your prompt. That means that before your song is generated, your prompt will be processed and modified. So the better you describe what you need, the better the result will be. First and the most important bit of the information is the style of music you try to generate. Then I noticed it works a little bit better if I describe what the music will be used for. Is it a YouTube background music or a menu theme for your game? Then another, probably one of the most important bits, the emotions you want the music to convey. Do you want it to be sad and emotional? Or positive and motivating? Or maybe do you want it to feel creepy and be scary? If the vibe of what you get is not what you actually want, this is probably the part that influences it the most. Try to use different words. For example, unsettling instead of creepy, or demonic instead of dark. Suno also seems to like descriptions of these settings. So a ballad for Victorian vampire lord may actually work pretty well. Then it's also worth to include extra details. Do you want the song to be rhythmic, or maybe something strange like experimental? It all matters, and will help you generate exactly what you need. For Unity's 20th anniversary game jam, I created a little RTS game, and everybody seemed to like the music. So let me show you the prompt I used and the result I got. Now, when it comes to the advanced mode, some of the settings are not relevant for us. The advanced section contains mainly settings about the vocal and lyrics generation. Those are generally not that useful for game music. However, what is useful are the three buttons at the very top. If you click audio, you can record or upload your recording. You would be surprised what you can achieve with even the silliest attempt to beatbox or hum a melody. I wrote a small song for a gothic LARP where I played a fire mage. After the event, I recorded how I sing it and I turned it into a choral version. This is the result.
Prowadź nas przez życie, niech Twój ogień rozgoni cień.
Personas is something very interesting. However, I feel this is a little bit more relevant for songs which have lyrics. Basically, when you generated a song that you like, you can store the singer as a persona, and then use him or her while generating new track. And finally, the inspiration button. You can organize your songs into workspaces. Then you can use a workspace as a inspiration for a given song. This seems to work pretty well. Now, let me show you on the screen a couple more of the prompts and the interesting results I got. Then we'll have a look at two more interesting Suno features. Once you have a song that you like, or one that is pretty close to what you need, you can regenerate it using the remaster option. This will give you a slight variation, keeping most of the things the same. If there are some strange artifacts, this will usually fix them. Sometimes it is also worth to do just because the post-processing of the final song seems to be slightly different. And often, the new version with those little changes can feel significantly better. Here's a small example of remastered song. And then, finally, I would like to talk a little bit about the Suno editor. Just wanted to let you know that there is also Suno Studio, which probably has some amazing features, but unfortunately the tool is outside of the tier I'm paying for, and as the video is not sponsored, I didn't have chance to try it. The editor, however, is pretty awesome. There are some powerful options like getting separated stems. That means, for example, separating vocal from the rest of the song. What I'm using the most is actually very simple. The editor allows you to regenerate certain part of the song. You simply select the part that you want to regenerate and click Regenerate. In the description I will link all the songs I generated so you can have a look at their quality. And that's all I have for you today. Feel free to try it out as there are some free options available. You'll have very limited credits and you won't be able to use the newest credits, but I think it's still enough to have some fun with it. And because this is first AI related video I'm creating, I would like to say a few words about what I'm thinking about it. It is a great tool and it is going to stay with us, whatever we think or whatever we want. And there will always be people that use it for doing wrong things, they use it in the non-ethical ways and so on and so on. But this shouldn't be a reason to demonize AI. There will always be people that do evil stuff with it. But for each of those, we should make sure there is 100 people that do good stuff with it. If you can afford it, you should support the work of artists. If you're not able to pay artists to make art or music for your game, you can always try to use licensed music from places like, for example, envato.com. This is the place where I get all of my sounds from, and I get a lot of stock videos and other materials from there too. So at the end of the day, I can sleep calmly knowing that I do my best to support the community. And small announcement, I'm working at this very moment on a AI course where I will present to you all of my favorite AI tools that will help you write code, create music, create art, dialogues, creative work, and so on. So if that's something you would be interested in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, so once it is released you will get a notification. And in the meanwhile, have a fantastic day, love you and bye bye.